So guys, we understand that nutrition is the base of the fitness hierarchy, and it's also the first like 27 of fitness in 100 words, so it's pretty important. But we're just going to talk a little basic information about what a protein, carb and fat is or are, and what's involved in it. So protein has about 4 calories per gram in it, and why do you need protein? It builds muscle. When you're in here doing burpees, lifting weights, you're actually breaking down your muscle, and you eat protein, muscle builds back stronger. So that's protein essentially in a nutshell. Where we get protein is predominantly from animals. Anything that was alive or had the potential to run around and be alive like an egg is where we get most of our protein. We understand there's vegetarians and vegans and there's other sources, but this is just for the vast majority of people we said we mentioned. Animals is the easy one. Carbohydrates or carbs, again, are 4 calories per gram, so proteins and carbs about 4 calories per gram, and we use carbohydrates for energy. So the energy that gives us that ability to do a burpee and jump up and down and jump on a box and pick up a dumbbell, that's what we use it for. Now, one thing we say in this is that it's very, very easy in modern society to eat an excess amount of carbs. And CrossFit isn't against carbs. What we are against is excess carbs, because it can cause a whole host of problems. It is very easy to eat about 3 days worth of calories when you get a pizza and some Haribo, and it's very, very easy to do that. So that's why we have to be careful with too much carbohydrates. The best sources of carbohydrates are fruit and veg. After that, we're looking at pasta and potatoes. The worst sources would, of course, be Haribo. Okay. All right, and then fats. So this is where fats get their bad rep, is because they have 9 calories per gram, so they're much more energy dense. Okay, but why do we need fats in our diet? 2 reasons. 1 is our cellular health. Fat creates the outside of our cell, and 2 is our hormonal balance. Okay, so that's why it's important not to starve yourself of fats as well, because they do actually regulate your hormones, which regulate your mood. All right, where you get fats is obviously from animal fats, butter, and nuts. So that's an overview of it. If you're new to looking into how many macronutrients you get, these are called macros. You have about 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, or possibly up to 40%, 30%, and 30%. I'll write them on the board afterwards. That's going to vary from person to person, but that's a good way to start. A good way to think of how many calories you need per day is gents need around 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day, and ladies need around 1,600 to 2,000 calories a day. Again, there's a lot of variance and a lot of play depending on your body weight, activity level, level of lean body mass, etc. If you want to work it out, you can go to calculator.net, or you can book a free nutrition consult with us and we'll go through some of the essentials. All right, that's just a basic overview of what you're putting into your body and why. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Colin.